Funding wallets on Tapt Send. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
It is a wet Thursday here in Ghana. Everywhere you go to, it is raining cats and dogs. Even Derek Money would not find a way to his house because he has been doing some things that we don't like. Therefore, as the rain started, I knew he would surely be suffering. But I'm not surprised if Ghana is flooding, because even in Dubai, not long ago, we saw the flood and how everywhere was chaka. But in Ghana, we are managing it. Yeah. In Ghana, our only problem is Kaswa. If we take Kaswa out of the problem, I'm sure for now we are good, because this year, as much as there has been floods, one of the places that I've seen flood happening is the Kaswa Road.
No, but the thing is, everywhere flood though. But Kaswa was the only place trending. They are flooding.
No, but we said down places flooded. So this year the
Kaswa.
I mean, I think a week ago, even at the airport, the first heavy rains that came, it would airport.
Yes, I saw
that one was even that one self did not trend like Kaswa flag.
In the heavy traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic.
I know so many issues with Kaswa, but we'll be fine. We are seated, 4-man squad, for us to do today's edition of Showbiz Daily. From far left, Roland Amate from Shanksy Shutter Movement, Roland Report on YouTube, as well as RolandReport.com. And man like Derek Money is in the middle. Derek Money is a journalist. He is from E-News GH. He's an event organizer, PR person, and an agenda boy. He's also an agenda boy. He set unnecessary online. Now he stopped the Guru boys because the woman came to Colombia. Of course, my immediate left is Nana Reagan from Rough Town Records. He's also a journalist, PR person, and event person. My name is Sammy Flex. I'm going to be the host with the most. I'm also supported by Digital Rasta. He's called Currency, who is doing camera for us. And Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. As we are seated, you know how we do it. Tapt Send is holding us down. Therefore, if you are watching us from abroad, you have to be sending money, get Tap on your phone and start sending money. Use the promo code SammyFlex and also start enjoying their wallet. The wallet helps you to convert some pounds into cedis, so expenditure becomes so cool for you. Now let's look at some of the stories making the headlines in Ghana, and after that we run away. Now, update on the Kukiti and Celestine Donkor Yesterday on the show, we talked about it, and looks like the story is not ending. Now, Celestine is even asking herself, why did I commit murder? Like, she's shocked that the whole Ghana seems to be coming on her. Now, look at what she wrote. She says, I'm beginning to feel like I committed murder today. Even after apology, is there anything more to this that I didn't know? I don't feel safe. Charlie, she says she doesn't feel safe. She said, I'm beginning to feel like I committed murder today. Even after apology, is there anything more to this that I didn't know? I don't feel safe. And that is what she's saying. Meanwhile, I think Kukuti has also been forced. Okay, so this is something that I'll read later, Richie. Someone was trying to say that you guys should get out. This lady has been promoting ever. Richie, bring it back since you brought it. This lady has been promoting ever throughout. No, let's calm down because the script is not very clear. Just calm down. I want to see the text down, the pictures, those pictures down there. Or if you can get a better view of the script too, I can read. But what you showed us was not clear. So, in short, he's saying that this lady has been promoting ever on different occasions. In her songs, some of her titles are ever titles. She sings in ever lyrics. And you guys are saying what? Today that you guys are now coming to tell her what she has to do and what she doesn't have to do. All these coming to defend her case. And Cookie T has also been forced to apologize on her show. So Rich, you can bring Cookie T as well if you have that one. Let's watch it then. I asked my people, are people now dragging celebrities so hard that they cannot even free themselves in doing some things? Let's watch it. I'll be back.
Time a melio.
All right, so
Today's woman.
okay. All right.
But today's woman has been trending.
Yeah,
my
good morning. You have been trending as well. Oh, Mama Ga Cookie.
Who trending?
Mama Ga Cookie. You had an interaction with
Celestine,
Donkor.
yeah.
It didn't go well in terms of how it's been received.
You know, it was supposed to be an icebreaker to a conversation that we started on Today's Woman, and it wasn't supposed to be the way it's been taken at all. So this morning, sincerely from my heart, this morning I just want to apologize to all of you. It was a joke that went bad, and I've been informed that it hasn't gone down well with a lot of people. It wasn't meant to be that way at all. So I'm just rendering my apology to the Ewe community, and of course to all Ghanaians as well, because some other communities have also made their concerns known. And I just want to apologize. It was a joke that has gone bad. It wasn't meant to denigrate our ethnic group or ethnicity at all. So please forgive me and forgive Celestine as well. And I just want to also thank all well-meaning Ghanaians, everyone who called me yesterday, sent me a text.
How many people called you?
Thousands of
my
people.
Goodness. I even called you, right?
But then
I got lots of
calls.
calls.
It's shown me how loved I am in this country. I had no idea at all. And I want to thank you for the love that's been shown me. I cannot count the number of calls and text messages that I received in the last 24, 48 hours. And I want to thank you for the love that you have shown me, and especially for the concern as well about the comments that were made on the show Today's Woman. Please forgive us. Forgive Celestine and myself. It was not in any way directed at our ethnic group or community. No, it wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be the way it's been taken at all. So please forgive both of us. We are still your sisters. We are still your loved ones. We still are ours. So please forgive us. And let's have a beautiful country. Good morning to all of you.
Forgotten country.
Yes, forgotten country.
What
is the meaning of that? What means
well, so that was Cookie T, who has been forced to apologize same way. And Nana, let me start this with you. Are we so much pressure on celebs in Ghana? And with how they behave and what they say, are we putting so much stress and pressure on them?
I think there's a post.
Okay, so the post is now here. This is clear. It says, it is unfortunate that Celestine Donkor's recent comments have been taken out of proportion and misinterpreted. It is clear that her statements were made in a light-hearted and contextual manner. Instead of focusing on the true light intent of her words, some of my Ewe people have chosen to make a fuss. To remember that Celestine has consistently been a strong advocate for the Ewe language and culture. No other Ghanaian artist has done more to project the beauty and richness of the Ewe heritage. Her music, performances, and challenges have all contributed to a greater appreciation of Ewe culture among Ghanaians and beyond. How are we so quick to forget the final say challenge? Celestine Donkor deserves our support and admiration for her unwavering commitment to promoting the Ewe language and culture. This Ewe name joke has been there for ages. Let Celestine breathe before you comment. No mawunyo ko sosu type this. This new song is a blessing. Don't forget to enjoy it. Okay, so her new song is Amenu Bebe. You see
the reason why yesterday
this is also Eve. She sang so many beautiful Eve songs. And them, this is also Eve. And which one? I think there were 4, right? Oh, Celestine, the more there Eve and say didn't denigrate Eve language there. You have not been fair. Nana, have we been hard on Celestine?
To our viewers. Yes, I'll say we have been so way hard on celebrities in this country, and I don't think it's fair. It is not fair at all. And they have apologized. I wanted to take it from an angle where I'll be a bit disappointed in the entire our community. Because if somebody is trying to project the culture of Ewes, like through music, constantly this woman or consistently this woman have been doing it like back to back every year. There is something Voltairean from this woman's camp. In fact, when you meet her, she's one person that she is so proud about where she comes from. And wants you to relate, like she wants you to feel, Charlie, this is where I'm coming from, so she wants to pull you into it. But nobody, the Ewe community, I've never seen them put up any energy to support this woman. But because of just one foul comment, I mean a supposed foul comment.
I love a supposed.
Yes, ever supposed, because you people are, so some of us, I don't see any big deal in what she said. I don't. When I was in secondary school, I had a guy from North. So I mean, if the guy mentioned his name here, there will be 10,000. And one thing that I loved about the guy, he was regardless of what people were saying about his name, he was proud. In fact, at some point, not the Democrat threatening your class. So the BB or the only Dimbodia. Because they didn't know him the meaning. But on the BB, you saw no one didn't their body or class. So that is how funny it was, like how nice it was. And me, I've always been saying something about the tribes, the other tribes. I am an Ashanti, and I have made one observation when it comes to some of these conversations about our tribes. I have said that Ashantis are one tribe that they throw them more than any tribe in this country. But anytime people pick on Ashantis and they want to throw them, they have a nice way of turning the trolls and the whatever into celebration. And before you realize it, they are pushing something to you, like they are telling you what they have and other things. Like, so sometimes I don't understand why the other tribes feel like, I say, are they only a part of you? If let's take it this way. Celestine was talking about Ewe names. Okofa edibu frobi the fra ibediana. She was talking. Are you not proud? Say edini emudin. Are you pained because you don't want anybody to know that the names are your names or what? Me, I don't understand. Why are you pained? Why are you bitter? Me tell you from your day. You're from your day. Now, over the say, oh, best friend because you're from your day for so suffer. Then I'll be pained. I'll be bitter. No. Because I am proud of the name on me. I may need just a me as me. Many just say a friend your day for so suffer. And two best me out me saying.
So this act even proves that they are feeling inferior of their own.
That's the point I want to make. And I am a Celestine Kokutina, they have come out to apologize for it. So when you drag the conversation into such angles, it will be like I said.
No, but you're still drag. You're still drag. They have come out to apologize because of the pressure put on them,
which is not fair at all.
So now we have to let them know that the apology was even needless. Exactly.
In fact, you people should have even been proud. Like the energies now with the bar social media trying to like crucify them. No? Can use that energy to come and tell us the reason why those names are beautiful. Those names are nice. Give us the meanings of the names. I was anti-form the other names because of inter-tribal marriages and all of that. You were anti-form other names, or you were before kita other names, you were crime other names. Come and tell us, Charlie, what Celestine was saying. Yes, even though maybe they made a joke out of the names and what, but this actually, when you are called like this, it means this. Then somebody sitting there that is not an Owen, or also a picky baby about Voltarians or Eris. Now you're going and you see a projection be out. That's how you can sell yourself. But this woman alone, single-handedly, through music in this country. When was the last time I OTI been your cry? When was the last time? Can always come out and point like when our top stars, Voltarians or Domutime is consistent, relevant. This woman has done it for more than 3 years, consistently. Nobody is talking about it. In fact, even in the voter region, I've never seen any big gathering. I invited Celestine, say, come and use this platform and tell the world about us through your music still. Don't we see what happens in Kumasi? Don't we see what happens in other areas? I'm actually the day now. Say I know only O2 for Akwesi. They ask you say one only Akwabwa one. You understand? These are some of the opportunities you should be creating so that the woman will also use her talent and project the culture and heritage of Ewes. But nobody is talking about it. Nobody is supporting. Nobody is promoting her. Nobody is doing anything. One foul comment. This tells and exposes blacks, our minds, our mentality. When you are doing something good, everybody will fold their arms and watch you.
Yes.
They will watch you.
When you flip,
you're
right.
Why?
I like this.
Why? Like why? When the woman is like, oh sorry, I'm not. If you people know what goes into taking pen and paper to write songs, some of us we buy tickets and go and watch a concert.
Yeah.
Even though we don't even understand the language. This woman is promoting every day, every year, or organization. When you go, it's all about Ewes. Like the dancers, some good stage, some mosa, the bubbles, some kind of say everything. Apart from other people, like proud Ewe woman, and then you say she has made a foul comment, and then you want to crucify her because of what? Maybe sorry. And when I saw the apology, I was like, Charlie, I was also but looking at reading posts from her and the husband. The husband is my friend on Facebook.
Yeah,
so reading posts from her and the husband, I felt like I said, if you has to pressure now.
No, they went under pressure.
Yeah.
And you see when it happens like that, people are tagging you.
Oh, the screenshots, people are calling you, everything, the voice note, and you see, you see the apology, Kokoti and these guys. They were laughing. You see, so I somehow won. Now say ocean, I say, I somehow call pan about the patch. I'm telling you, sorry.
Oh.
I want to make some points with your argument.
Okay.
You see, the media people, they invited Celestine. Some of them in the interview.
Yeah, Cookie Tina, yes, I
So the demeanor this morning or in this particular video where they are laughing and all of that and saying we are sorry, it was the joke and all.
They were happy about the trend. They were happy about the trend.
I don't know how happy.
Yeah, they said
you are trending. In fact, they by now crowd they have congratulated Kokuti already.
All trending.
Why you doing here? And this is all we want. If for instance, I can say why you be cry and you cry and kitia Voltarian culture na say we are. Always nanka. Anka omo inform
the trends.
The trends na anka omo ba can answer. So we should check those things too. When you invite people and they make some of these comments, Charlie, don't come and be sitting down and be laughing because pressure call Celestine Donkor in the
They have no idea.
You people, ebi ambamo. The calls that you were getting for all you know, they were like, hey Charlie, oh trend you, hey the fans in Kwan.
Fans in Kwan. Oh, continue from there. Time no day.
I've already said that the people that are going at these people, they are frustrated. They don't know where to send their frustrations to, because if you want to have some of these conversations and go at people like these people, you check who they are and you check their posture and what they've been doing or their track record during this particular time before you send certain conversations at them. I mean, who has promoted this? So are they trying to say all the records, all the things that she's done with their language? They're like, hey, like, what kind of mentality is this? Hey, now there be also one person so even if like this was not a joke and she really meant what she was saying, like you are still angry. Save your car, you know. I am private then a good ya problem with Ghana and you will say okay, now Celestine says you guys your names are heavy, so you guys are disowning your names. Is that the case?
That is a part comment.
You gave him ID card. So what sort of backward thinking is that? What sort of backward thinking is that? In today's day and age, somebody is talking about her name. Her name. It's that make us say, if I was expecting somebody self to be angry, I was expecting maybe her father or her parent or even her family to even go at her. But like what is the problem here? What is the problem? Say you want to go at her because she said something about your tribe. I mean, if like, have you promoted that particular tribe more than her? All the people that think they have the guts to come and insult Celestine Donkor, we should put them on scale and put Celestine on scale and measure which of them have been able to promote. She's singing in heaven. You know what that means? All her songs, the last year or so, or I think early this year, she was all over. She went to the UK or America to go and perform. You know what that means? You know what that means. If we are talking about preserving a culture, if we are talking about preserving a language, do you know what she is doing means to that particular culture or language? And you want to say because of that, all the things that she's been doing for her entire life, her entire career, you think she is going to throw all that away because she will go and sit there and talk ill about what she's actually using to promote her song? Like who of us are saying an accident? That's what I think. I don't understand how I saw some woman be on TikTok. Like you are there. You think you love the language more than Celestine, who has her entire catalog in heaven. You love the language more than her. Now, if she really wants to denigrate the friend saying the language, do you think she will even represent herself by that? And can't be some people come back and say, oh, Sisi Apodi with two background or Yenikmu tribe. People do that every day. You know people who have disowned their tribe or are even shy to even say they are certain tribes. yes, she bears the name everywhere she goes. She speaks the language. In fact, even in her catalogs, majority of her catalog is found in Ebe. Even the songs that are popular in other languages, she's been able to transfer them into the Ebe language. And you think you promote the language more than her, so you have the guts to come and say, and she has done what she has because of the statement that she made. They can go and die.
I see. Derek Money will close this topic for us, so we can move on to the next business. Derek, let's listen to you.
I think society pressure on celebrities, as a celebrity, because we are ordinary people. Because we are ordinary people, but the moment you become a celebrity, you've worked extra, so you become extraordinary. That's why we see you quote and unquote as celebrity. So press every one, but with the case of Celestine Donkor, I think the Votarians are trying to exaggerate so much to try and change some narratives, which I think it's not a right manner to treat her in this case.
Okay.
Masami, Edina Ekita Votarians, it makes them unique.
Okay.
And so be a wohonom say ebia bibinti ama wasesa. I think that this is not a case for the Votarians to rise to the extent that it seems they want to swallow her, kill her, murder her in a way. If you read her post, you say she feels like she has committed a murder. And why? Why should she feel like she has committed a murder?
That's a serious thing.
Yeah, being a Votarian, her own people are after her on this issue. Shall vote for them to Omo ma tribalism did you too much.
I didn't say a crowd.
Anything you say about Votarians, they'll just come at you. No, it's about time they need to understand that the world has become a global village. The PR within in it, and the opposition you need to understand. Say we are not going the tribalism way again.
Never.
Obi be free, but near Kabum near the idea, and Adiana Babe very successful. But these Votarians are bringing in some narratives that it will go extra mile to affect them. Even they are trying to make their tribe look inferior. Oh yeah, with the way they are trying to do stuff, they are trying to make their tribe look inferior, which is the no-go area. True. They need to stand very well, have a stand that this is what you are doing. And yes, our narrative now it's a no-go area, because you can't blame her trying to kill her on this issue. This is a petty issue. Why they been told that? During my time at Rejoice TV era, there was one guy named friend Delphine Avoclair. Yeah, Delphine Avoclair. Avoclair. What's it? And the man made the friend was me pen will be a maboni dinama like Asan and ne papa. Ne papa Nkasa or Fivo
many people with Avoclair.
Avoclair.
Yes.
So I said Avoclair, then asked of the meaning. She said, and tomorrow. So like that is how it makes you original. So now I always prefer to call her that name, Avoclair. And when I mention the name, no be a heme. And I prefer to use that name. You'll be a person names you super. And I don't think say the way the Votarians are coming after Celestine Donkor. No, I'm going to take a break. As you are saying, nobody promotes their language more than her. Apart from we, me and Minipa. I hear them one.
Yeah.
Yes, and no doubt about that, because we're turning mommy here, they are turning dimple.
No, but there are people like that.
Yeah, there are people like that. We don't know if you want no more. The next person within the gospel fraternity will be a promote to.
Tell them the casa come on the band is
and then the casa come brass more. What be some question?
I be on the
so why they attacking her based on this? I think said the Votarians need to relax. Know how they are going to package themselves, especially when it comes to tribalism. We'll be our tribal. And we'll be also sparking with the tribal issues that we can't contain within this country. And in same way, you shouldn't chew your own when the person makes a foul statement. Even this is not a foul statement, we should call it.
Yeah,
but akunya badia, we don't say do it like that way. Only panic crappers have but willingly apologize. You need to accept it in good faith. But DM man I'm open and Tim Kuno. Is that what you want? Your own people want to kill you, murder you because of a statement you made. Vote and relax it. No more tribalism any dream too much because the world is opening. It has become a global village whereby we use everything to do something. Until who send me on best structure and yes, a time will come one. A bad impulse of a commercial. I am one so because you are all creatives. We are all doing something one or the other to help each other. A company see and Timia and commercial man. Now I said, yet, see what the other way. A company is an M. Because we are said so, they inform pussy society.
Very well delivered. Roland Amate, Derek Money, and Nana Reagan. Let's move on to the next business. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Burna Boy had said something, and I've been thinking about it. As a matter of fact, when he was talking, I was seeing myself in what he was saying and other people around me who are in the creative space. So he was live on Instagram, and when Burna Boy goes live on Instagram, people love to watch him because he's real. Like he doesn't hold back.
Anything
when Burna Boy is live, bizarre every shit, and he will say it the way he wants to say it. So one guy asked him, or one lady asked him, whoever, Burna Boy, when are you going to have kids? His response was that from now on in his career there, so Belba, for him to give birth, he won't do it. Because the way he wants to sit at home and take care of his children, at this stage he won't have that time. So until he is settled fully, he's never going to give birth. Then I started asking, tell about that man because currently checking Burna Boy age, I'm so I'm so 30 baby. But settle music is so intimate settle this year. He'll still be on the road doing it. And I'm asking, is that a good decision he's taking? Or maybe not the best of decisions? And I'm just coming to seek your opinions on this and not to judge him for what he's saying. We are not going to judge him. 32. Oh, wow. That's very young.
Very yeah. When you say Burna Boy.
Burna Boy is really young. Well, let's listen to what he said once again, and I'll come back for us to share opinions on this.
The way he loves me, bro, and the way that you like, bro, I know I can't give that to no one right now with the life I live, you feel me? So when I'm settled, when I'm a bit more settled, and I can be there for my children every day, every single day, every minute of every fucking day, I'm not having no kids, you know? Real talk. That's just me. So that's just a personal thing, you know, because I feel like my kids deserve better than I got. And I got both my mom and dad, so you understand? I see the banter and the shit people says. I said this shit is on important shit, bro. Because let's even say it's true. Let's even say I couldn't even have kids, right? You know there's some shit called IVF or some shit called scientifics and shit where it's like all these people go and just get... You feel me? Like, it's normal, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's not even true. The only like OGs we be say, I can say... did some shit that was impactful for me. Number one, Timaya. You understand? Because that's...
Well, this is another angle. The last video is another angle that I'll be looking at later. But I want us to get our opinions shared on the childbirth issue. And unfortunately, my people here, okay, you have one.
Sure.
Yeah. How old is he or she?
He.
How old is he?
He's 4.
4. Oh, okay. Sure. You done well. Shake me.
Fratello.
I mean, I think.
Do you agree with what Burna Boy said?
No. Anyone advising him should re-advise him again.
And yeah. Oh, really?
No.
What do you mean?
No. At his age, Burna Boy, I think he's saying when he's settled. When do he does he want to settle down
in the future?
Because and then all we are seeing Bima settle down.
What he wants is time and attention for his children. That's what Burna Boy is looking for. He's not talking about settlement as in what he will eat and what the children will eat and what they will do. No, that one day we know everybody knows he overhave. What he is looking for is
time.
What the time he will spend, because according to him, he said he did not get that thing from his parents.
No, he said he got it from his parents. Like
he got it,
and he can't give it now to his children.
He said he got it.
Yes, he said he got it, especially from his mom. The way his mom is then Richie should play the video again.
So he also said he doesn't want to do the same to his child or his children.
I think Burna Boy should come again. Time no day for any human being. Ubia obo shows ekoba up and down. You might not know what will happen along the way. Say opportunity be aba. Say only ubi kura say. I think this is the time. You are at the peak of your career, and you do stage be say na your name be honoma e bawa kwem. This is the time and so unji now reserve to honor. In the time I feel so best settle down. That time nem kola nem to sukakra. That is the time. In the time why we na was settle down I feel na obewo.
That is what he is saying.
There be a bias na boy can also be we are saying out. So he should rethink his decision. Was this decision was not a good decision for an artist or a personality like Burna Boy? He might have everything but lack a child. At that age, he thinks that is the right time for him to give birth. But some young it do baby it's me by accident. It be a accident. What has he?
A car crash.
A car crash. Because I mean, a bit by accident. Now I jump to home. Now we're moving on.
That's not me. It's just why careful.
Why you very careful? Because I mean, one is you pay your responsibility very well.
Interrupt it.
Burna Boy is a lover of going to interrupt it.
If Burna Boy at this age is thinking like this, I think he needs to rethink about his thoughts. Because he's grown enough. 32 years, you are grown enough. By this time, you should have at least one or two. Oh yeah,
which book
yes,
says that?
No book or no philosophy is saying that. But to take a decision for yourself at this age, but I mean, I think he needs to rethink, sit down again, think twice about the future. Because you don't own the future. You have to plan very well. Understand he wants to settle down at the age he feels like I have everything, I have a peace of mind, I have time for my children. By the time you have time, where are the children? Are you now going to nurse children? You might not have that healthy condition to nurse the children. But you having them at this age, the time you relax, that you feel like you have that comfort, that is the time you feel you are having a home. And the children will make that home. So this time...
So let me ask you for your humble suggestion. Let's look at Burna Boy. In a year, he's playing at Paris. He's playing at... Now, I'm not too sure where he even lives. Whether he lives in Nigeria, or he lives in America, or he lives in the UK. I'm not too sure. Because he's always on the move. If he has a family now, do you suggest they should be following him around? Or in his base? Maybe his base in America, or UK, or Nigeria, they should be there. And will that not disturb his movement? Because if he's on the road, like some of them, maybe a bit more road there, 4 months, 3 months, no call back. That time, no, how? Because maybe the kind of family values he wants to build, he thinks it will not be good.
I mean, I think it's good to do that, but Burna Boy mother can take that responsibility. Although that is the manager.
The mother is now part of the road management team.
Stonebwoy can move around in the family.
Oh, but
he can move around. Although the wife is the manager, but he can still move with the family.
Who said Stonebwoy's wife is the manager?
That's what it's circulating within the system.
Part of the management.
It's part of the management. So wherever she goes with the family. And Burna Boy can replicate the same. Because Basam, if he thinks he wants to settle down for that conscious mind, that comfort before he tries to give birth, he might end up not giving birth.
Okay.
Into on taking decision very well. This is the time for him. This is the time he's at the peak of his career. This is the time ladies are chasing him. This is the time his perms has become a hot cake for the ladies. So we need to utilize it. Give birth. Plenty. Different country. So you'll be called a father. Everywhere you go, people will be looking at you.
Everywhere he feels at the tone.
Exactly.
One.
Then
you can name their children after them.
Yeah, the Yanni say you play his responsibilities very well. The ladies will take care of the children. At the end of the day, they are still your children. So me advise him, this is the time. He's at the peak of his career. This is the time for him to give birth.
Okay, so I'm sure we have all heard Shatawale's girlfriend Mali is also pregnant.
So you see,
I
so you see, imagine the number of children Shatawale has already. And so still,
I'm sure if this one comes to adult, I'm sure there will be 4.
And so still, is it comfortably enjoying life?
As for a bar,
Everybody saw your birthday. I can't.
Take over. What do you also think about Burna Boy?
I say Kubolo has. Who's a Kubolo or Mabebre in different countries? He has one Amamampe.
Do uncle Bepe.
That you say no one pay. I mean this issue there, I can't pinpoint and say whether it is a good decision or a bad decision. But Burna Boy has spoken his truth. In fact, he has weighed his situation, the circumstances around him, and I can say this is one of his fears. You know, as a human being, there are certain conversations that are inevitable in your life, but you tend to postpone them. You know you have to face this situation, but sometimes there are some little fears that are attached to it that probably are inside you or in your mind, which will make you postpone it or at a point decide not to even have that conversation. But they are inevitable in your life. Where they are facing, like him with children and marriage and all of that and relationship. I'm sure even his mother that he's been moving around with every day in Ukraine, one way or the other. There are some ways that she will, even through more conversation, she will definitely hit you. She may be with you, knowing the situation on grounds that you're a very busy person. But then, she will add some of these conversations to your conversation, knowing very well that it may be one of your fears. Burna Boy knows it. This particular conversation is one of his fears, which is why he is postponing it. It's just like marriage. Some people, like the fear of unknown, of what the whole marriage situation is going to be like. You know, some people are not married now because of, hey, sorry. Like that thing scares certain people.
Some people like that,
Yes, that thing scares certain people. And because they don't know how the situation is going to be like, they don't even want to have that conversation. But meanwhile, there are always subtle ways of that conversation entering into their conversations every day. Obia or quite of us for this conversation in shame. Sometimes you'll be there and you'll be, hey, the about there, or show power, or so bomb climb out. That is an indirect way of telling you, you're not worried. And oh, you yet in the that is an indirect way of telling you to get settled. And Burna Boy knows the situation he's in. In fact, and as that's the reality, that is the reality. Whatever he mentioned is true. Let's check all the celebrities who have kids now, or probably are of his caliber. We will mention Davido. We will mention somebody like Stonebwoy. We will mention, let's say, Wizkid. We will mention all these guys who have children and are of the Burna Boy's caliber. How many of them are able to constantly say, oh, for the next 1 year or even 6 months, they've been able to stay home constantly or consistently with their families?
How many of them? Even beginning of this year, how many times have Stonebwoy even slept in his house? Not to talk of having time with his family or with his children. No, I am not saying I am not saying that should prevent you. But you see, it is his decision. It is what he wants. And he knows the effect of what he is doing now, how it is going to have on what he wants. So it is either he knows that, okay, it is either I sideline my career for family or I choose career over family. People do it. People do it. Look, a typical example are the females in our industry. It is one of the reasons why we don't have many of them.
They don't take the responsibility.
It is one of the reasons why we don't have many of them in the space. It's because of some of these things. At the end of the day, most people tend to choose family over career. Because one will suffer. No matter the situation, one is going to suffer. So you just need to prioritize which one has more priority to you, or which one has a higher priority in your life. If it is family, that is when you see them the moment they get married or they get pregnant, they sideline their career. Or the moment you see them being active in their career mood, ask them about relationship or marriage, and you see what they will tell you. Oh, I'm not ready now. Whether it is female or male, we are talking about family and career. It is about choosing one, and whichever one that you decide to make a priority, the other one will suffer.
True.
Whichever that you decide to make a priority at a particular time, the other one will suffer. Burna Boy has his dreams and visions. For all you know, we may think that, oh, it is his dream to be touring even as at 40 or 50, like the people that he's been mentioning on and all of that. For all you know, we may be assuming that is his vision. Now by 38, 40, he's just trying, he will probably be in his relaxing mode. And if he decides to have children as at that time, it is not my responsibility to tell him it is a bad decision. Besides, for whatever he even wants for his children, perhaps he has even envisioned that at this point, that is when I'll be able to take care of them correctly or take. Do you think that if Davido, somebody had told him to pause his career for like 3 or 4 years to save his child, do you think he wouldn't have done that? He would. He would have done it. If somebody had told him or given him a clear, very predictable vision that, Charlie, if you don't pause your career for 2 years or 3 years, this is going to happen, do you think he would have still be adamant and still gone or chose his career over family? No. It is out of his absence. That is also a factor. But you can't blame him. So yes, I can't say Burna Boy has taken a good decision or a bad decision. Whichever way, it is the end result that is going to determine. He could regret it. He can regret that decision. And it can be, we have the likes of Honorable Kennedy Japan, whose children he has in Kola Omuzuza. Exactly my point. No, but we have certain prominent people who are over but have in Kola like Omuma Omuyenkete. Still enyanema. Whether when you
Akasada.
Oh, and you can make a reference. But
yes, it is there. But what can you do about it? A life decision, a life choice. You can't do anything.
He has achieved a lot. If he says he wants to have a family, he can. And
he can.
Excuse some of his time. Burna Boy can go on hibernation for about 3-4 months.
We are just thinking about family. It's been or you. To some people, that is not family to them. It is the bonding. To some people, a bonding like. To some people, it is the bond they have in the family. That is what they call family. And yes, I want to work again.
He's a young man. He needs to make good use of
okay, thank you.
Younger age.
Take over. Let me get your opinion as well.
Yes.
Okay,
Burna Boy has set his mind, or I mean, what he prefers to do. But if you ask me as an individual to share my opinions on it, I would say that it is not a right decision for somebody like him to take. It is
somebody like him, yeah,
to take.
So you are using the Burna Boy teacher
to
do your analysis, yeah.
My point here, see, Brasam, you see what he's saying there? The chances of Burna Boy regretting this decision in the future is about 70-80%.
Wow.
The chances of him regretting and saying, I shouldn't have. Right now, I've been saying something on this platform most times that he sometimes, in your situation today, you will take certain decisions that will make you feel like, yeah, this is the right decision. But that same decision tomorrow, it will be a stupid decision for you. You will regret it. And at that time, maybe you will not get the chance to correct it, or even hear Burna Boy say, this is an error I did when I was growing up. Where other people in their 32s or 33s at that time too, who are doing very well like him, he is doing now, will also say, okay, if Burna Boy did these mistakes, then let me pick one or two from here and then, so that I don't also repeat same mistakes. He's just, you see everything that he is saying, he's just considering his practical life. Now, he is never thinking about his scientific life, like his biological life. If you want to make some of these arguments by saying that, okay, if a man is, yes, they say if a man is 60 or 70 years, they are still fertile and they can produce, but your sperms are not as same as when you are 32 years. Fact. Yes, you can produce the baby, you can make the baby, but your sperms is not, in fact, even that time, if you are talking about time, what if health-wise, and you say, be able to mean your sperms and then find your mobile, but one person wapun cry jojo. Ubeda hospital kakra, you don't have a 2 fake kakra, do 2 kosho kakra. What if that also happens in the future?
And also will
not give you time. So what this is like somebody saying, like, I feel this is the same procrastination thing. Yeah, it's like you think tomorrow is the best, but maybe today is the right time. But you will sit down and tomorrow will come and you will still be suffering what you think you are suffering today. And it will still not give you the best of environment or the best of reasons to say, okay, then let me take the decision. And because of Sadiq. See, every man, I am saying this, most men are way. So in their 30s or getting to their late 30s, it is economical reasons.
Currency.
Economical reasons. Me was capable to say, me income you correct. I said, me rough.
When you 2 or 3.
I go born rough. Chai. Me wo basa, me wo. Chai.
Me wo pete.
So, like, first, I mean, Obia Beme be already after 30 years. On we be who passion bravo.
Okay. They want to show so that workers they would
let me some way. I'm more than
shut up,
I am more than 35 years. The only reason why a beer fear probably say, Charlie, by this time, economical reasons. There's no other reasons to it.
True. But it's not as if you can't power. You can power.
Read the power. And you know, or no, say
powers.
So, say if you put Burna Boy, if you want to use him as a case study, today, every field there's no time. Every career be a time with him. We a doctor, we a police new, we a teacher new, we a nurse new. There's no time. You just have to manage the time you have.
Fact.
There is no time anywhere. Manage it. Upo, you are lucky. You're a musician. You have a whole management team. Even those that are, some of them are farmers, you know, they are doing their own thing, run their own thing. Yeah. Some of them, they hire the services of nannies to teachers, extra teachers, and other things to take care of their kids. They go on vacation with their kids. Look at footballers. Obi boy whole season one here on coffee poda.
English Premier League, Uncle break.
Uncle break. Who ebia obe who neira and here the stadium. And ebia coach a man will break say take 2 weeks, take 3 weeks, go on vacation. And now ebia you call pre-season.
Okay.
Everybody is fine.
Among the players, this guy, Cristiano Ronaldo, I think he's really family conscious.
Yes.
Messi too.
Messi.
Okay, may I see Ronaldo more?
Messi, who videos you ask yourself, this guy.
Messi, every week go holiday.
Like baby. Wow. And Burna Boy has the resources, everything to make or take care of a child. So why is he taking such a decision? If it is just the practical reasons, then immediate reasons will be about 60% in without that decision he's trying to take. Because Burna Boy cannot tell me, say, aside the tours and the albums and the recordings and the concerts he is playing, he doesn't have time to party.
He does.
He can never tell me that.
He does.
So why don't you sacrifice some of the times you use to party to bond with your family? You have time, maybe you have time crop out to me with many girl because share Bahamas or say island be so.
Yeah, I can.
So why can't you have that time to say, okay, Charlie, I've gone for tours, I've done this from January to May, I've done ABCD, tell your management, I need June to bond with my family. You are a musician, you are not a footballer. And I coach back at the change, I go score until you theater.
Can you stay relevant because you come live on social media?
Then he can have the time. It is everything that he is saying. If you want to look at it, tomorrow he might not even have the time. Look at West. Because Burna Boy can be bigger than what he is now. In the next 5 years, Burna Boy can be more bigger than he is today. And the more you become bigger, the more your demand goes high. And at that time, when you are talking about when you are settled, what do you mean by settle? Settlement, as I say, is it money that you don't have, or this is a musician that have a very bigger dream. Our dreams are about to maybe do you know the demand that will come with such things, such achievements? So where are you going to get the time? And I say Jay-Z Mukrapo too and Mukrapo say retirement when productions there. They don't have the time. So what are you talking about?
And he, for instance, his family is now settled.
You understand? And Brasamia, me say, if you are sick, most of them, about 60% of them, one of the biggest thing they can talk to you about is giving birth late. One of the biggest regrets they can talk to you about if you're a young man is giving birth late. Because someone baby now do the young can be on no wedding system and can be on the first month or 30 years.
No,
I'll bet me now. Or bet me now. Fafa Jim be dinner maybe a session salon na year. But sometimes maybe about 8 years. 8 years and then bet me.
When is you, Marco?
You go hide the services of somebody almost about 25 years.
Let's use the Despite and his
example. Despite Kennedy Japan,
take you over. And that is the best thing. Imagine say Kennedy knew on they have to go and hide the services of somebody, an external person. No, Abba. Then if you don't take care, he will come and mess everything that you've built all over the years. No, Abba be baksa. But your back or sell the person to say they build them on one or so me, if you ask my opinion about it, I don't think it is a right decision at all. Not in any sense. Using the Burna Boy stature now, it is not a good advisor with the Bemo Bia. If you can take care, like economically, if you think you are okay, 32 years. But sure, now.
Support that.
Yes, Madam, you. Well, let's do this last story. Time is running out. We have all seen speculations online about Stonebwoy calling Baba Sadiq's wife to disrespect, let's use the word Baba Sadiq used, to disrespect her, and again calling him Baba Sadiq as well to disrespect him for supporting King Promise in his Artiste of the Year quest. And as it stands now, this particular conversation became rife this morning on social media when Baba Sadiq was responding to a tweet online, and he said, Mundi say na mutie sana my boss ebe friend me yere no disrespecting no or we no friend me no person disrespecting na me come out and share blah blah blah. In fact, I tried to enter into the conversation from deep throat sources, and indeed something like that happened. But I want us to get opinions on this Artiste of the Year thing that has been going on. Now it is so clear between Stonebwoy and King Promise. Looks like the thing is becoming very, very fierce. It is really becoming very fierce. It's becoming political, where it is clear some people are here, some people are there. In fact, if you support Stonebwoy, you are against King Promise. If you support King Promise, you are against Stonebwoy. There are some people who even think that the moment you support King Promise, that means you are SM.
Friends of King Promise.
So I'm asking, has it become that fierce? And why just the two of them? Meanwhile, there are about 6 people in the category. Why just the two of them, making it look like it is war for one of them? Well, some tweets from Baba Sadiq can be read as follows. And it says, Baba Sadiq wrote that now wives are the subject now. Don't blame you. Even Stonebwoy, and he mentioned him like he did not hide it. Even Stonebwoy does it, calls and disrespects the wives of people whose opinion he isn't comfortable with. So not surprised a fan will pick up that narrative. It is apparently orchestrated from the top. Claims to respect wife and family. And one last mate, Umar Bim Defender, says Sadiq is a pathetic small dick. His wife is from Ashaiman, who grew up with Stonebwoy. We know him well. This guy claims he is a politician. In the history of his service in the industry, no one has helped him better than Stonebwoy, but he prefers to be a fool. Yeah, so we'll say Ash. In public disrespect and gives fans the path to further disrespect wives and family of others in private because he lacks tolerance. Okay. Richie, is that all? Okay, so this one says, because this narrative is very familiar.
No, about why tax Stonebwoy.
Okay, why tax Stonebwoy in the country? And I was saying, I want him to note the things he orchestrates when he can't tolerate the views of others. Otherwise, what is my wife doing in a fun banters on Twitter? Unfortunate, but I'm a man of my opinions. This doesn't deter me. And again, he also said something like, because this narrative is very familiar and from him earlier in the day, it simply can't be just a random fan comment. It stems from his earlier disrespect of my wife. I'm not surprised to see such a comment picking that angle and running with it. It is orchestrated from the top. Well, I'm sure at this stage, we all know what it means. Some people are coming at Baba Sadiq. Okay, so the main thing started from the guy who said it's a small dick, something. That was where this whole thing then said, oh, okay, so mentioning my wife means it is being discussed at the top and you have heard it. Because already, according to Baba Sadiq, Stonebwoy had called his wife and given it to her, and again, Baba Sadiq himself also received his portion. And it is what it is. Charlie, has the Artiste of the Year competition gotten this far? Derek, let's start here. Let's do this last topic. Has the Artiste of the Year race got into this?
I think it's quite unfortunate that it has got into this angle. because the award scheme does not belong to any of them.
Never.
And so why this? And I think Stonebwoy have gone to the extreme. Because at least if somebody disrespects Dr. Louisa, he won't be happy, especially on an awards scheme, and then somebody's opinion, he will not be happy at all. So if somebody's opinion is like, I prefer this guy is putting in more effort, his input towards the artist of the year matches whatever he's doing now. I think everybody have his or her right to his own opinion. That doesn't differ from being a fan of that person. And I think that's where Stonebwoy is getting everything wrong.
True.
He needs to be skeptical with the certain things he's doing, because the love Ghanaians have for him shouldn't sway away with such petty comments and then such things that will let people be thinking different about you. Because Baba Sadiq is one of the genius guys when it comes to the entertainment industry. And to go the extreme to the wife, disrespecting the wife, also add up to the kind of person who Stonebwoy is. Because there have been speculations that guy don't respect that much. And then when the conversation pops up, we try to find ways and means to adjust to the conversation. But these are petty things that are bringing in the secrets or the revelations that we are thinking that, yes, he don't really respect. We are in the same industry. What goes up comes down. Whatever you are doing to someone will automatically be referred to you. For instance, we all know Baba Sadiq's stance in this industry. He's a serious investor. He does so many things. So let's just imagine this banter pops brings so many things, and then Baba Sadiq tries to sway you away from all his projects. Will you be happy? Yeah, because we know what Baba Sadiq can do. From the likes of 3 Music Awards, the way he started, and then even this Salah Fest, the way he's just pumping money into the system, organizing artists and then putting out shows. Yes, and we all know how things are going. So if this is your stand because of Artist of the Year, which I understand, even the board has the majority over the public and then the academy, and then you are not, you don't have anybody who is a board member who can decide for you, and you are jumping on this to disrespect a person like Baba Sadiq's wife. I think it's quite uncalled for. Stonebwoy should know his stance. If you truly deserve the Artist of the Year, just keep quiet. You get it. Fact. Nobody will force anything to happen. Fact. But since the way he has started, meaning the works of King Promise is speaking for him.
It's carrying him.
Yeah, and it's carrying him as well. And we all can attest to the fact the extra mile King Promise have gone with his project, and then the effort he has put in when you look into the category definition of Artist of the Year. I think King Promise stand tall, if not ahead of Stonebwoy, but still stand tall. So he shouldn't be angry over somebody's opinion. Everybody has his own opinion and the right to share his opinion. So if it has popped up like that, he should relax, not go that extreme. I think when I saw the messages, I was like, no, Stone, be the more kododo. He should advise his Beam fans. They are behind it.
Can't advise them.
Fine, if you can't advise them, then you being the main artist, you need to know where you position yourself very well to stay away from the way the fans will also behave. So at some instance, we will think the fans are doing this, but we will see the maturity in you responding to how the proceedings of the case is going. So I think Stonebwoy, this is quite uncalled for. I will not support, or I'm not in support to the extent of disrespecting somebody's wife. It's a banter between you, the artist, and probably you think Baba Sadiq is advocating for King Promise for the Artist of the Year. So the three of you needs to have that banter. But to the extreme, to the calling the wife, oh, how? That's I mean, I think if that is the way the industry is going to be, then we should prepare for more chaos within the system. Because to the extreme, somebody will pick a phone and call your wife to disrespect. Then if you also try to retaliate, imagine what will happen. So if that is the angle we are going there, then we should prepare for more chaos. If not, something might happen at the end of the day.
Well, Ro, take over.
Funny enough, Stonebwoy has the highest nomination. I think he has about 13, followed by Kwame Eugene. Kwame Eugene has 11 nominations. 11. Then
I said this year was that to be a TB.
Then followed by,
apart from Stonebwoy in Promise, that's until you be a DB.
And King Promise, I think, has the fourth or fifth
highest.
King Promise has about 6. And the last one is I think Nasi. Nasi has about 4 nominations. But for some funny reason, Nasi, the table of men for Nefelin. Nasi, Kwame Eugene, Black Sheriff, Omunino Mother. The whole conversation, including Sarkodie.
Yes, sure. I was about to say.
The whole conversation is between King Promise and Stonebwoy.
And when they say Artiste of the Year?
No. Okay. And I said this the other time we had a review on the experience concept, that per what I saw in Cape Coast, the politics has intensified. The politics is on a different level, and its manifestation is what we are seeing. I mean, this is one that has, I will call it an overflow, and the one that I like have spilled is what we are seeing. And to friend saying, the kind of politics that people are playing behind the scenes for the awards is not a joke. We can tickle ourselves and laugh with the mere formalities in our faces and say, oh, it is adjudged by the board, the academy, and the general public. Then we give it to this person, and when you go and complain, ask, did you vote? Me, I don't know, did you vote? How strong was your political game? That is what is going on. Some people's own are hard. Me, I said it that per what I saw in Cape Coast, even it has trickled down even to the new Artist of the Year category. It has even intensified even at that level. So you can imagine the Artist of the Year. If the new Artist of the Year, some people were even crying of sabotage even at the experience concert. You can imagine what is going on at the top. So me, I am actually not surprised over this. But per what I also think there is more to this than just the Artist of the Year banter. I think there is more to this. You know, in this industry, I am here, entertainment industry for they are there. People have bought certain things in them for a long time. They just need something to trigger them. Then they will unleash. So if it is indeed Stonebwoy called Baba Sadiq and his wife to disrespect them as it is being alleged, me, I think there is more to it. It is not only, yes, the politics around Artist of the Year and this award scheme and all of that, it is there. People are doing things. Unless you don't want it, then you go and sleep. Even to get nomination, forget. Even to get nominations, forget. You still have to play the political card. How much more winning? But me, when it comes to this particular situation, I think there is more to it. There is more between Baba Sadiq and Stonebwoy. That is what I think. And I will even trace it back to the recent show that happened in Abeka. If not for maybe the ones that have happened in the past year, on top of it, we may not be able to recollect. But the immediate one is this one. So yes, this one, coupled with probably certain commentaries from Baba Sadiq and his people and all of that, there is a probability Stonebwoy might flip. Yes, at a point they are humans. They can also go haywire if they don't agree with you. And that can lead to disrespect. Unfortunately, certain people's disrespect are done under the carpet. Others are also, you bite me, the whole world will know you've beaten me. It's like that. It is unfortunate that we've gotten to this level. But me, whether I'm surprised, no. Is it going to stop? No, never. Never. Because after this particular edition, the next generation that will come even in the next year are still going to play. It is like a machinery. It is there. It is there, and the baton is being transferred from one phase to the other. In fact, now, what surprises me actually is the fact that it has now been introduced in the unsung category and the new artist of the year category. That intense politics that usually anchor a war. Artist of the year, now it has been introduced in the new artist of the year and the unsung categories. These three categories are the ones that politics high more. So me, I'm not surprised, but then it is unfortunate that we've gotten to this level. The hunger and thirst for the plaque is there. If you are the receiving end of some of these disrespect or political fouls, it is painful. If you are the one playing it or you are the one behind the gun shooting, you see it as you doing your job to get whatever you want. So it is unfortunate. That is it. But today I did like this for Shatawale.
Why?
Yes, because I could just imagine how his name would have been dragged through the mud even per this conversation. Because I tell you, with somebody that has one of the most loudest and biggest fan base in Ghana, there is no way they were going to sit down or they would sit down for their man's name to be dragged in that manner. There is no way, which is what the Beam Nation guys are also doing for Stonebwoy. There is no way. So I can just imagine the level of disrespect. And I think for this particular situation, I now understand why Shatta would take some of these decisions, even though some people would think it is not the right decision. But in situations like this, well, me, I would just entreat anybody. Unless you have the heart to play the politics.
Okay.
If you don't, sleep.
Okay, Nana Regan will close the whole show for us.
Personally, I don't believe that whatever is happening between Baba Sadiq and Stonebwoy is as a result of Baba Sadiq's position or support for King Promise to win the Artist of the Year.
Okay.
It is not true. There is cold war between Baba Sadiq and Stonebwoy.
Yeah, from the Abeka.
It might even go beyond the Abeka.
Oh no, from there, because before they were talking and having negotiations. So
the talking and the negotiations here. Once we are in the industry and we are stakeholders, sometimes it will go on the surface. It will go on, but yes, who tear the man? I offer ball like Janam one. I was a Jawa.
Yeah.
So me, I think Baba Sadiq is not telling us the exact reason why Stonebwoy called him or his wife. There might be something beyond, and I've heard that, I don't know if it is true, I stand to be correct, I've heard that Dr. Louisa also called Baba Sadiq's wife.
Hey.
Yes, that is what I'm hearing. Dr. Louisa called Baba Sadiq's wife.
Husband to husband, wife to wife.
Baba Sadiq, and also called the wife as well.
I see.
So what did Stonebwoy say? Or what was his reasons for calling? And what was his claims during the call that makes you feel he's disrespecting you? What was his case? All the tweets that you are making, you have never stated that. I see the whole tweet as somebody having a fight with somebody. Like, let's say I'm having a fight with Derek, and then Derek runs to the police to go and make a statement. He would definitely make a statement that will favor him.
Yeah.
And that is what I see Baba Sadiq doing. The main reasons why they are not out. And the funny excuse they are using is very, very funny. Like that because of the Artist of the Year. I mean, if you want to talk about Artist of the Year at the TGMA, I mean VGMA now TGMA. I mean, Stonebwoy have won Artist of the Year before.
Yes.
How desperate can he be to the extent that just somebody throwing his support for somebody will make Stonebwoy pick a phone and call you and disrespect you? Where is the logic in this? How does this make sense? It is not as if he has not won some before.
Yes.
He has won it before.
He has one in the CV.
So and then zero crow when you walk up, say Or first a blatter. What I find and we send out the message listening to me. Like, how does this make sense?
We're deeply straight.
Like, that's if you want to think. I mean, when I started reading and following the thing, I was like, maybe I'm saying because Baba Sadiq is supporting him. Like, how is Baba Sadiq support cry a guarantee for King Promise to win there? Artist.
Is he a board member?
Even if he is.
He is one out of many.
Like, now, they are saying Academy is 30. Board is 30. Public is 40.
No,
board is 40. Public is also 30.
Yeah.
And public, I mean, I find some fan base in the crap. And then Academy in the crap. Board the crap still now another 40% decision to make. So, what is Baba Sadiq's support? Then Bema Stonebwoy who are say, no, I can't call supporting King Promise. You have to go and insult him and the wife. It does not make sense. So reasons no more man say anything or more yes I banter. It doesn't make sense. There is something. If they really want us to address this thing, they should come out proper. If they want to come out proper. Like tell us, say this is where the whole issue started from, and this is where it has got into, or this is where it is going. Then if the people want to sit down and analyze it and address it, then they will do it proper. Don't come and give anybody any flimsy excuse and make thinking that what like say how when you say those things, of course you are going to get some people who are not being fans to say that King Promise, so you are cutting some sympathy from neutral people to make him look what bad. As at now, I have not seen any explanations from Stonebwoy or the wife.
You want Stonebwoy to come and explain? They play.
Not
they play.
You understand? So if Uncle no Sokraba can be then we will compare the two and see say no, okay, this might be the reason why Baba Sadiq is pissed or is doing what he is doing. But me, I don't see any truth in the reasons that they are giving. I believe that there is more to it. Like there are serious issues going on
behind the scenes.
Yes, behind the scenes. Because so be better from I mean, Baba Sadiq's wife is a corporate woman.
Yes.
He's not in the grassroots like level of our industry like that.
No, she is at top. She's at the
yes,
top.
she's at the top, like a corporate woman or no any business or running yama. So then what is the relationship? Then Stonebwoy fafun na our friend and the rest of our friend. There is something going on. Sometimes when issues come up on Twitter and other things that we are discussing, the only on Twitter no, you will be well orchestrated.
It'll be fiction.
Yeah, way to make you believe what he wants you to believe. But that the truth and kasano, they are share them baby. To your boss, me, I am hoping say maybe a day will come. Stonebwoy will also make a comment about this whole thing. Then we will know who is telling the truth and who is lying. And I said maybe by chance we will get to know say okay, this is the root cause of what is happening between Baba Sadiq and then Stonebwoy. Then we can address it and address it well because the echoes will be Caribbean name. I don't want to believe anything that they are saying like artists of the year, support for artists of the year. Wait, now Stonebwoy not artists of the year and then
Fact. Well, interesting input, intelligent submissions from my panel members here in the studio. Roland Amate at the extreme left. Thank you so much. From Shagzi, Shut Up Movement, and Roland Report on YouTube, as well as RolandReport.com. Derek Money in the middle. He is a journalist, event person, and also he writes for E-News GH. And Nana Reagan here, my immediate left, is also a member of Rough Town Records. Record label house in Wendishe, as well as an event person, journalist, and a PR person as well. My name is Sammy Flex. I was supported by my team of producers, Digital Rasta, Currency did camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And to you out there, thanks for watching. We want to read from you as part of your commentaries to the topic. Subscribe to us and let's do more. And again, Tapt Send also held us down. So in case you live abroad and you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, remember to always use Tapt Send. It has been tried and tested, and everybody says it is good. I'll see you in our next video when we meet there. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.